Hey mathematicians, we're going to do a quick review of how we add and subtract decimals. I'm going to start with two that are hopefully a refresher for you from your previous learning, and then we're going to move on to adding some of that positive, negative stuff and see what we do with it. So first I'm going to add these two. So I've got 12 and 46 hundredths plus 9 and 2 tenths. Now, a lot of times you're going to see it written out vertically like this. We're going to want to, written out horizontally like this, we're going to want to switch it to stack them so it's a little easier for us to manage. So when I stack them up, I've got 12.46, and I'm going to make sure to very carefully line up my decimals. Okay, that's going to keep all of my place values aligned, and I'll be adding the correct pieces together. Now right here I have kind of this empty space that looks a little silly. I'm going to go ahead and add a 0 just so that it keeps it organized. And then I'm going to add together. So I've got 6 and 0 is 6, 4 and 2 is 6. I'm going to keep that decimal lined up right there for my answer. 2 plus 9 is 11. I'm going to carry that over. My answer is 21 and 66 hundredths. Now I'm going to move on to a subtraction example. Again, you might see it written horizontally. We want to flip it vertically so that it's a little easier for us to work with. So I'm going to rewrite my problem. I'm going to be really careful to keep my decimals nice and lined up there. And then I can go ahead and start my thinking. So I've got 1 minus 5. I can't do that. So I need to borrow from the next spot, and I'm going to be taking out a group of 10. So the 8 is going to become a 7, but it's lending a group of 10 to the next spot. So over here, this 1 is actually going to become an 11 because I've added that group of 10. So now 11 minus 5 is 6. 7 minus 7 is 0. 5 minus 6, can't do it. So I'm going to look over. I'm technically borrowing this, but it really kind of ends up at the same thing. 15 minus 6 is 9. Hopefully we're feeling okay about how we do these. The thing that I think might give us some trouble now is when we're flipping from negative to positive or positive to negative. So let's start with negative 2.2 plus 5.8. So I'm going to use a number line to help me organize my thinking. So I'm going to start, I know I'm starting over here at negative 2.2, and at some point I'm going to cross over 0 into my positives because I'm adding 5.8. So here, when I'm at negative 2.2, I want to start by doing kind of a littler jump here, and I'm going to add 2.2. That's going to get me to 0, which is that nice stopping point between our negatives and our positives. So now I need to travel a total of 5.8. That's how far I need to go altogether. I've already gone 2.2. So now I need to figure out how much further do I need to go. So when I subtract these, I need to continue going 3.6. So now I'm at 0, and I'm going to add that 3.6. So 0 plus 3.6, I'm ending up at 3.6. So just like we've been doing with our number lines, this tells us where we start over here at negative 2.2. The sign tells us which direction we move, so we're moving to the right. And then this tells us how far we go. We're moving a total distance of 5.8. So when we start here, this total that we've gone is 5.8. We just broke it into two pieces so we could stop at 0. We're going to use a similar strategy as we start at 3.7 and we subtract 7.1. So again, I'm starting this time with a positive number, 3.7, and I'm going to be moving to the left, and I know I'm going to cross 0 and go into the negatives. So let's start by subtracting from here, net 3.7, okay? So 3.7 minus 3.7 gets me to 0, which is that nice friendly spot to pause. If I want to go a total of 7.1, I'm going to take away that 3.7 because that's how far I've already gone. When I subtract this, 11 minus 7 is 4, 6 minus 3 is 3, so I need to go 3.4 further. So I'm at 0, and I'm going to move 3.4. So 0 minus 3.4 takes me to negative 3.4. So we can double check our thinking by looking back at our problem. We started at 3.7, we moved left a total of 7.1. So these two little jumps we made combined to make sure I move that total distance.